Hi there, students. Die hard. You can use this as a noun describing a person or as an adjective. Okay, a diehard is a person who is strongly resistant to change. They continue to support the old way even though it seems to be a lost cause. They continue holding traditional views and they do not want to change. So he's a diehard member of the Labour Party. He will never change from this. He's one of the diehards of this market and he is always here at 5 a.m. Okay, so it's somebody who strongly supports a cause and is extremely resistant to change towards that. Now, in English, you have a phrase or an idiom, old habits die hard. We've got die hard here, which means if you have an old habit, it's very difficult to change that habit. Yeah, we are creatures of habit, and people normally continue with their old habits, and it's very difficult to get rid of those old habits. So he's a diehard supporter of his football team. He always goes to the match, even if it's raining and even if his team are being massacred by the opposition. Okay, some old people are diehards about not wanting to use mobile phones, for example. They want to use the traditional phone and write a letter. Okay, the origin of this phrase is quite interesting. Apparently it comes from the Battle of Albuera, which is the Spanish border near Portugal, near Badajoz, and this was during the Peninsular War, where you have Wellington against the French. And anyway, in this battle there was a Lieutenant Colonel William Inglis who was quite badly wounded, but he continued to fight with his men and with his regiment, and he kept trying to motivate them by saying, "Die hard, men, die hard." So make it difficult for them to kill you, make it costly for them to kill you. And eventually after this, his regiment, the nickname of them, became the Diehards. Now, as time went on, this changed and was used to describe certain officers of Wellington who were strongly resistant to changes in the army. And this is where this idea of a traditionalist who refuses to change, who refuses to die, yeah? And they refuse to change their ideas. So a diehard is a very strong supporter, a staunch supporter of a cause or a way of doing things, and refuses to change or is very resistant to this change. So what about formality, diehard? I would say this is probably neutral formality. You could definitely use it in an informal conversation. And I think you could probably use it as an adjective or a noun, even in a very formal document, although it might be a little bit informal for that. So, a diehard supporter, somebody who is going to support and continue to do this through thick and thin, no matter how lost the cause seems to be. So there you go. I think I've got several die-hard supporters who watch videos and have watched videos every day for years now. Yeah, those are the diehards. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Die hard.